I'm Better Call Chad, and today we're gonna go over how to make St. Augustine grass green. I make a ton of lawn videos, so please check out the rest of my channel, like, comment, subscribe, and check out bettercallchad.com to reach out for me and more information. Now let's get right into this video. Now there's a lot of reasons your St. Augustine grass could not be green. If you want an in-depth video all about St. Augustine, please check out the full guide in my channel. It's a lot longer of a video, but it almost goes over everything in St. Augustine. So if you're really a St. Augustine grass novice, that's what you should check out. This will be more of a simple video on just how to get your St. Augustine grass green. Now, there's two main components into making your St. Augustine grass green. Now, this is nutrient-wise. We have nitrogen and we have iron. And a good blend between the two is gonna be key. Nitrogen will help make the grass green, but it's also going to promote a lot of growth. So in the summertime, you don't want to be using a lot of nitrogen when the lawn's already growing a ton. Where on the other hand, iron will really just make the grass green and won't promote any new growth. In the springtime, you want to feed your St. Augustine grass, of course, depending on soil and a few other factors, with something like a 24-0-11. Now, ideally, that spring blend has some iron in it to help green up the grass. Now then, in the summertime, you want to do what we call spoon feeding the lawn, which is more micronutrients like iron and a lot less macronutrients like nitrogen. Now we know in the spring that 24-0-11 will help make the lawn green, but you can't keep using that 24-0-11 year around and all summer long. After that spring fertilization, you want to use things like milorganite, ironite, and they have just blends that are just strictly liquid iron and micronutrients, or like I said, a blend of both is ideal, like a 5-0-0 or 6-0-0 with iron and other micronutrients. So that's a small amount of nitrogen, 5 to 6%, with those iron and other micronutrients to keep the lawn green. That's a really good blend of the two, not going with too much nitrogen. Now, these blends are really great for the summertime, and you want to apply them roughly every 45 to 60 days throughout the summer. Now, of course, this is absolutely not a fix-all. If you're having other deeper issues like thin areas, compaction, soil issues, pests, fungus, there's a lot. I highly recommend checking out more videos on my channel. I cover all this in individual videos, and that's a good idea to get a full concept of what's going on in your lawn. Now, if you follow a proper nutrient program, you're doing proper mowing, proper watering, which I have on my channel, and you're not getting those green up results, even though you're following everything properly, then you absolutely do have a deeper issue. You usually have compaction, poor soil, so you're gonna need something like an aeration and top dressing of nutrient-rich soil to fix something like that. Fertilizer is absolutely not a fix-all, but I'll tell you, I named a lot of stuff that could be a problem and that could be concerning to some people, but if you start with the simple stuff first, let's get the fertilization right. You can watch a fertilizing video on my channel. I kind of just explained it to you. You know, get the mowing right. I have that on my channel, and get the watering right. I have those three things. Let's get those three things right. And if you can keep up with them consistently and we're still having issues in the lawn, then we can definitely know that there's other issues going on like I just mentioned. So that's a good way to start with the simple stuff first, and that can show you where or what the deeper issues are. I'm Better Call Chad, and that's simply just how to make your St. Augustine grass green. I appreciate all the support. Check out the rest of my channel. Like, subscribe, share. I always appreciate it. And check out bettercallchad.com. Everyone have a great rest of your day.